everybody, my name is Farmer Phil. Summer is back, shirts are out, and we are heading off to start where we started in the last video and bale up some arable silage. We're in the 99 as Lee, our new worker, is gone off in the 7618 and the Hara to do a bit of reseeding. So we're using the 99 to bale. We're going to bale on and just get straight into it, and we're going to see how this arable silage has turned out. Bro's already down there rowing. He should nearly be finished when we get there. And as with the last video, this is the evening, and then tomorrow we're going to bring you to the next 3 jobs that we'll be doing tomorrow, or 3 or 4. Anyways, we'll be on. Here we are in the field, and bro is literally just finished. Leave it to bro to absolutely blitz a bit of rowing. He has fairly got to it. Let down the pickups. Ooh, yeah, I want to let them down on that because we left a long stubble just to keep it right. You can see along here, we look at the ground, you can't see any trashing or loss of heads. It's what we expected because of it being nettles, because of it being on the Milky stage, the Milky Way stage. Just bring the wheel closer to the ground. The other side. That's what the row looks like. So it looks like it's wilted. Thistle. Looks like it's wilted pretty good. You know, a bit fresh, but it's not too bad looking. The chap bro, he's heading on now to row for tomorrow's baling. Have a head start made on that to get the grass off the ground so that ground dries. All good, bro? How wet is it in the middle, or soft?
It's not that soft. Just
not
make
too
sure you
bad.
have 4-wheel drive on.
Right, have you 4-wheel drive on?
Yeah. I figured out the right button anyway.
Have fun. Time for us to get started. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I changed this wheel. No. Should keep it right. Now, let's fire up and see how this goes. So we're bombing along here, the finest. So we're just in the, up here is nice and dry, hard ground, kind of in an angle across the back of the hedge and across that way. The other end is pure peat. And bombing along here, the finest. There's a heavy crop of stuff up here now, so just taking it nice and handy. But the one thing, the far end, the peaty ground, it's bale beeps, you stop, you let it wrap, you let it off. I'm not chancing driving with a bale on the back and baling in that peaty ground. It's just soft. And the baler's beeping at me saying, no, stop now. It's just soft. Don't want to do any tracking or that after doing such a good job, after Rory getting such a great job reseeding this bit of ground. Want to make sure we keep it right, so we're not going to be acting the maggot like that. So we just have to keep an eye on that. There's no hassle on this up here. Lovely crop of stuff now. Lovely crop of stuff. Anyways, we'll be on. We'll get the drone up when we get into the middle of it. I think it's actually bulked up quite well. As I said, it's hard to know what's going to be on it when you mow it, because it's just with the straw, with the barley in it, it kind of makes it bulky looking. But yeah, I can tell you it's quite good now. We'll keep going and we'll get this all baled up. So we're baling away here, and the farmer is just painting bales. And a young lad here has his bale painted, Farmer Phil's #1 fan. So it's gas, just gas. Anyways, baling away here, the finest. And yeah, making lovely big square bales. So yeah, pleased with the job. So just for now, wrap is what it looks like at the other end. So not bad. It's actually more wilted down this end. So do a nice clean job, but we are all wrapped. So time to change it. You can see how much the baler is sinking into the ground there, and you can see the track both sides there. But, yeah, look, it is what it is. See ya. Change the wrap and we keep going.
It's a long, hard race. It ain't up to me. When I go down, when they put me deep in the ground, I ain't ready for no kingdom come. I'm way too crazy and way too young. Things to do, a world to see. I know there ain't no guarantees. When I see it's my time to go, I'm kicking the bucket way down the road. Keeping my wheels up and my hammer down. Don't look for me, I won't be around. All I can do is do my best. Gonna live my life, outlive the rest. I ain't ready for no kingdom come. I'm way too crazy and way too young. Things to do, a world to see. I know there ain't no guarantees. When I see it's my time to go, I'm kicking the bucket way down the road. Can't put it out. Winds of war stirring up a drought. But I ain't there, it ain't my thing. All I can do is stand here and sing. I ain't ready for no kingdom come. I'm way too crazy and way too young. Things to do, a world to see. I know there ain't no guarantees. I ain't ready for no kingdom come. Way too crazy and way too young. Things to do, a world to see. I know there ain't no guarantees. When I see it's my time to go, I'm kicking the bucket way down.
And that is it done. It was a bit soft in the middle of the field. You've seen from the drone fudge, bits here and there, but not too bad. The kind of ground that is, it levels itself off like very, well, maybe not quickly, but in time, like over the space of the winter, that'll all level itself out. It's funny ground like that, peaky ground. You have a good bit of it, and it's always like that when you go to do anything. It should be leaving marks and going down here and not there, and you go back to it then when you be doing the next cut, or when you be doing the next cut the following year, and it'll be all leveled out again. But so yeah, when I started I had no more baling to do, and now there's another 2 bits of baling after coming in. A contractor's balers after busting the gearbox, so I've got the shout to go just tidy up his bit of work there so that it's done. So yeah, we'll be on, we get that done, and yeah, okay, we'll probably pick it up again tomorrow, see how we get on. But anyways, pressure's now on. A nice little bit to be done before evening, so before night, and it's not far off it, so we'll be it on. And it is the next morning, and it is time to go get ready for the day's baling. We should be done in reasonably good time this evening. 3 jobs to be done. We'll see how ground conditions could be soft now on all 3, so interesting that way. Bro has 2 of them rode from last night. He's going back up the road, last one this morning, all out in a lovely Leitrim. So just going into the yard, we'll have to fuel up, we'll have to oil up the chain oiler on the baler, and then we have to stop in Johnston's on the way through town to get a cartridge or 2 cartridges of grease. Stay on and we'll get today's baling. And we are baling. Oh. Right. Figure out, we have to go sort out the wrap. But yeah, I'm on board. Right, that wasn't a good start. Yeah, we are here, we're baling. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields to be done. Heavy grass, that heavy 30-foot row of stuff. Actually lovely and dry, so it is, but it's just that heavy mat of stuff. So we get this changed when we get going again. So one field done now, into the next one. You can see, because of how heavy the crop is, the rake left it a little bit untidy. We are getting it all, but it's just take our handy now and just keep an eye out. A little tuck that's thrown to the side is enough to just stick the pick up. So just have to be careful of that. But we're getting it all there. We're not leaving anything behind us, but it did leave it a bit on the wide side, so it did. It's a little bit hard, but we'll get there. Ground is actually very good. I actually seen us getting stuck in this field with this outfit, the 99 and the Fusion, but that was before we got the wheels, the new wheels behind it. We got stuck out here, couldn't handle it at all. But it's going quite well now, quite well. Just keep an eye on the pickup, that's all. Just moved into the next field and we're bailing alongside a river. Can't remember the name of the river, but lovely to see the sun out again, see the river down a bit, and just have that feeling like, God, you'd love to go for a swim. Great to have that feeling back. So we're into the 4th field now. We're just after running out a net. Reload with net and we get going again. Getting on the finest.
Gotta shake the cobwebs loose, let the day begin. Gotta let the dog get out, let the cat come in. Looking at the sideshow down from my window, going down in slow-mo in the alleyway, putting out the trash can, waiting for the mailman.
So, I was bailing away here fine. I've come through a patch of nettles and thistles, and I got a blockage. I've had to let out the bale, so I'll be rebaled now, lovely. But the problem was, a block slip clutch went, that was fine. So you drop the floor, suck it in, but then it jammed. Then beyond that, kind of in between the roller, the 2 rollers where the intake is, and wouldn't go in. You go forward, it was just spit regurgitating. So in there now, pulled out of the doors, trapped. But yeah, pain in the ass now, but sure, look. And we're going again. So it wasn't a lot. I think part of the problem was because of the blockage, and it was when there was not a lot in the baler that the bale wasn't spinning inside. There was just a lump of grass in it, and because when that lump went through and then it kind of stuck, it wasn't caught in a bale rotating that kind of helped pull it in, and it just sat there. And that's the problem. So it just means I don't have as much now to lift or re-roll out. But look at it's grand. We're going again. Held me up for 20 minutes there, but we're going again. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. And ground is actually quite good. I've seen this ground a lot wetter, and yeah, I'm just quite surprised at how dry this ground is. So, you know, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Now we're in the last 2 fields. Over big, massive crop of stuff, and you can see the size of the sward. Just take our time going through it. We're getting through it now a bit. No problem except for the last bit of the field, but everything seems to be going pretty good. And that is it done. Bit on to the next farmer. So it just took time. It's just a heavy crop of stuff, just takes time to get. So here we are in the next job. So this is Haylage we're baling. So it's well dried out, wants extra wrap put on it. So we've 2 fields of this to do. So this one, and then the other one is very small. Well, I say very small, it's a good bit smaller. So we'll go up into that after we get this done. So pull out the wheels, drop the wrap, and away we go again. We get the next bit done. And we are on the road again, just finished there now. Wasn't too bad. That last wee bit I had to do was very heavy, very heavy. I'd say it was stuff that was probably wanted for hay, but at the minute there's a lot of that, especially next week now. There's a lot to be done that was being left for hay, but there's just no hay weather, and it's getting to the point now where you can't afford to leave it much longer because you have 2 growths in the one thing, and it's tight bit of going. I think that was just very heavy now, but we got through it slowly but surely. We're heading on to the next job. Another job has come in. They're just going to go mow that at the minute, so it'll be the last thing to do, another 5 acres. So Lee has gone on to bale that, or mow that, and then I'll bale it on my way home. So that's where we're at the minute. Just at that part of the day where you kind of get really tired, and you're just, it's like that midday slump. You're just kind of like, whoa, just waiting for it to get a bit later and pick up a bit of energy from somewhere. But anyways, we'll be on to the next one. And we have moved on to the next job. So this is where I finished the last video mowing, if I remember rightly. If memory serves me right. But this is second cut crop. So everything else we've baled so far in this video is all first cut. The first job was reseed. The last 2 was first cut. This is the second cut crop of grass. Nicer kind of stuff now. We'll show you when we get out to change wrap or whatever. But so we have this field to do, and then the 2 other fields will be mowed as well. Life pressure beeping at me. But yeah, this is where we're at now. So we'll fire up the drone there after a bit. Didn't mow up too bad. I actually thought it would have mowed worse. It was kind of bed down into the ground with the rain that we've had over the last couple of weeks. But actually mowed up not too bad. This is looking pretty good. Not as heavy as what we've baled, so we'll be able to pick her up a bit of speed and actually get through this one. So just doing the round, and I just wanted to hit my camera to show you, but I'll show you next round. But ground exceptionally dry for what it was like when I mowed this. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? Christ, I can't remember. But when I mowed this, the ground is dry immensely. Absolutely. Normally we'd be leaving tracks down in that corner, and I was fully expecting when I mowed it, it was soft now, and parts of the field were soft. But I've just cruised through that corner without any issues or tracks, and maybe a little mark but no tracks. And I was fully expecting tracks and maybe not baling it at all. But yeah, ground, serious drying day today, and ground is just really soaking out. And then tomorrow they're expecting 25-50 mil of rain in certain areas and flash flooding. So yeah, that's going to undo all the drying, but yeah, we take the wins as we get them. This is what stuff is like. It's dried out very well, so it has. Oh, not too bad at all now, not too bad at all.
Steam comes from my coffee cup, noise comes from the street. City is rolling like a drum, steady as a beat. Dog get out, let the cat come in. Looking at the sideshow now from my window, going down in slow-mo.
finished in this field, so now the 2 more fields and then we head for home, and then 5 acres to bale on the way home, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed the drone footage too. It is unreal how much more difficult it is to try and fly the drone when you don't have auto steer. Well, when you can't engage, when auto steer's engaged in flying, do lots of cool stuff, you don't have auto steer. Yeah, it's very hard to fly and drive. But anyways, we'll be on. And we're in the next spot. So just to show you this is reseeded ground. We reseeded 2 years ago or that. So we have a problem with docks, but we get on top of that for the customer next year again. But lovely stuff. Big crop on. I'd say there's more on this than the other one. So yeah, we get it done. And we're on the road. So that's that job done. So now we're heading on home. We're back towards home for the last job of the day. 5 acres. Reckon about 40 pails. It's just getting done because the way the weather is. It's softer ground. Ground is not too bad, even though the 2 fields I done there, that first field, that was soft at the top corner. It was tough going now. Any less of a tractor and I was stuck. This 99 is just a pure animal of a tractor to pull. Alright, lovely crop of stuff. Twice the crop out there, of nicer grass. But anyways, we'll be on back. We get the next job done, and then that is us finished baling for today. And that's probably all the baling will be done for this week with the rain that we're going to talk about tomorrow. So I think tomorrow we will be drying green, I would imagine is what we will be doing. Also, in case I do forget, don't forget to get your colour and competition entries in, as for every year. We're doing our back to school colour and competition to put the new pictures up on the wall of the farm shop. So if you're interested, there's age categories, there'll be merchandise for prizes. If you send your drawings, pictures, whatever you want to draw, send it to Stewart Family Farm, N39 C6V6. That's the EirCode that will get you to the shop and get you up on the wall and in with a chance of winning some merchandise in the competition. And yeah, I'm going to be on, if I can get on to N4, N5, N4, we're on N4. Don't get on N4 now. We'll be on. And here we are at the next job. Batteries, not much left in it. So this is also second cut grass. Lovely stuff. Only mowed today, and it's actually not too bad. It's actually dry enough. Like doesn't feel like wet. It feels a bit damp, but it actually doesn't feel too bad at all. It's sticky. So yeah, we'll fire in the wrap and we get this done. So we're baling away here, and we've had to drop down into 1.8. We've had to slow right down, just having trouble just blocking the pickup. I think it's just because it's such a heavy in a 30-foot row and fresh crop. It's just putting the baler under a bit of pressure. So get a bit tired of having to try and keep getting the sit clutch or keep blocking it, pulling and pushing buttons. Oh, it is what it is. Anyways, it's just going to take that a little bit longer to get through this, but we'll get through it all the same. Hopefully in less than 2 hours I'll be out of here. With the forward speed being this slow, just everything starts to take time. And that is us finished. That was slow going. We had to slow right down to get the last of that done. It was wide heavy in the middle of the field, and bro, put into 30 foots. 24 foots are slightly smaller, would have been nice, but sure, look, it's done. That's all that matters. Just took me maybe a bit longer than I was hoping. So since we started baling at the start of this video, which was about, I think it was 6 or 7 o'clock yesterday evening, we started baling in the evening time, till now, which is 20 to 11, I think. We have done, I had it done in my head, now I can't remember, just under 450 bales since the start of this video till now. That's what we've done in a day and an evening. That probably concludes this week's baling. We've the forecast tomorrow, but we don't know what's coming. We'll just have to wait and see on that. But next week will be another busy week at silage, and then that next week, if next week comes anyway middling, that's going to tighten up. I'd say that's going to tighten up a lot of the silage, and then that's it. Then we're kind of free then for the harvest. I think Father Phil sprayed off the first of the winter or spring crops today, I think. So yeah, we'll find we'll be back here coming again. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it for me. Good luck.